The event that I did was an NBA game, the New Orleans Pelicans and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pelicans came in to Cleveland for their last away game for the road trip, and they came in at a 3-win and 2-loss record. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they're just getting back home from a road trip, and they still have yet to get a home win. So what's at stake right now is New Orleans closing out that that road win, and the Cleveland Cavaliers getting their first home. Prior to the game, the storylines that were taking place were dealing with the small forward LeBron James of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been having a shooting slump, so that was something they wanted you to look into and also pay attention to through the course of the game. Also, a lot of attention was given to the power forwards on both teams, Anthony Davis of the New Orleans Pelicans and Kevin Love of the Cleveland Cavaliers. They wanted to see how this matchup would be. Kevin Love gets a lot of knock for his defense, but he has that outside shot. Anthony Davis, he's just an athletic beast, athletic monster. So this matchup was very key, and those were the storylines going into the game. The announcers for this game was Fred McLeod, who is your play-by-play person, and Austin Carr, who is your in-game analysis person. He also does a pre-game analysis and a post-game analysis, as well as a halftime. What they did prior to the game, they did a lot of breaking down each team and letting you know the tendencies of each team, the good things, the bad things, the discrepancy that each team has, and the keys to the game, what they will have to do if they want to win, or if the other team wants to beat the other team. They throughout the game, Fred McLeod gives you the play-by-play, so he tells you what's happening. He says what you're looking at, and then Austin Carr, he goes on ahead and he breaks it down. He tells what happens on the play. He breaks down the slow motion parts. He also he sits in a seat as an announcer and a fan, so you can also get more emotion from him and get more clarification from him. Fred McLeod just keeps you on pace. The announcers also inform you on injury reports, injury updates. They also do, between timeouts and things, they'll do a player breakdown, kind of like a bio of a person, let you see his NBA path, or maybe if he's a rookie, his rookie path and how he got to the team he's on, his skill set, and things of that nature, why he was picked for that team or drafted by that team. Storylines prior to the game developed as far as Kevin Love and Anthony Davis battle of the power forwards. Anthony Davis won the battle, but he did not win the war. The Cavaliers actually won that game, but Anthony Davis outscored Kevin Love 27-22. He had more blocks, more assists, more steals, more rebounds. So yes, Anthony Davis did win that battle, and he did look like an MVP as well. As far as LeBron James having shooting slumps, he scored 32 points. He had a triple-double. He had 11 assists and 10 rebounds. For the most part, he did a complete turnaround. For the most part, social media covered it just as much as the announcers did, aside from sponsors and announcements like that. You would see a lot of Vine videos from the game. You would have updates every quarter. Things like when it started getting, you would start getting tweets from sports radio hosts or sports show hosts. Those would be more opinionated, but from like the NBA Facebook pages and Twitter pages, they would just give you pretty much updates and keep you up to speed. What the score was at halftime, let you know the win at the end of the game, who had what points, the point deficit, how many shots were made for how many attempts, things of that nature you would see off of social media. But when I watched it too, it was social media kind of fills the gap. Like if I wasn't able to be at the game or sit at home and watch the game, social media gave me just as much information as I did watching the TV, aside from actually seeing it. What we discussed in this course and what we're discussing in this course relates to this game and this event that I saw today, due to the facts of the efforts made to put all the viewers, listeners, social media participants into the game and into perspective to keep them engaged. And also it wanted to inform them, it wants to give knowledge as well as not just sitting there and watching it. They're letting you understand basketball and basketball schemes, the intentions of plays, clarifying what a pick and roll is, the basketball NBA jargon. You're learning that, and they're trying to always implement you in that. And they're even using social media to get you to participate with polls, picking players to win, giving you topics to follow throughout the game. They're giving you more things to embrace the product that's on display.